Hi, so good morning. My name is Yashini Shirava, and today I'd like to explain about final project Fresh Forward. So, firstly, the introductions of the objectives. So, basically, the main goal of the project is to identify the process and also the requirements of solving Fresh Forward jobs where we will able to present our creativity and also we have whatever we learn in class to test and also it's one of our opportunities where we improve our problem solving skills and also we figure out where complete fetch forwarding using by the those methods and modes we use. Aside from that, our main goal is take advantage of the opportunity to learn more about the industry and also how freight forwarding works in the actual world. So we may borrow some of the informations and applications used by some of the website and also us and also one of our research. So basically by researching our fresh forward jobs are carried out by organized by today. So we should be able to understand the out of fresh forward by whatever we learn. So hopefully this assignment will be benefit to us and also fresh forward is basically one of the transportations and also the good condition of the journey. Forwards become a specialist at managing the logistic requirements to ensure the items of the fingertips with the successfully trading of the transportation. So, additionally, fetch forwards are used to the news advance in information technology to handle some of the rewards of like shipping, both nationals and globally, like negotiation of tariff, custom rules, being fluent in requirements of shipping by land, sea, and rail and air. So that's it for the objective of our project, which is we have established our own chocolate company in Shah Alam, Malaysia, with the various type of the chocolates. So this project is a business where we accurate equal qualities, which is to extend our business. We are partner with meditations for the around of the world, which is worldwide, and also will benefit to our company where our forms of the transportations where we have our employment like in overseas or Malaysia and so on. So and also this is our one of the advantage how we can improve our in company at our future. So that's it from me and thank you.
Hi sir, selamat sejahtera and salam satu Malaysia. So my name is Puitran. So today I want to talk about our company, which is Mepui Bilini, Berry Sdn Bhd. So our company is located at the section 13, Shah Alam, Selangor. So what's the special of our company? So we are producing about the chocolate, which is most popular food, and everyone has the opinion. What about the kind of the chocolate they like the best? Actually, we create a chocolate based on the customer needs, with the customer satisfaction. So we just want to give our best to the customer, or we can say consumer. And then the fourth one will be there are many chocolate companies out there. So each craft this popular chronic fiction in their own and unique way. So, and our company mission is to bring our chocolate organization to the world, and the mission will be to the best generally heavenly. Like example, our consumer want to be dialogue will be the, oh my god, this is a fabulous chocolate in the country, because we want to give a special or very unique or very different type of chocolate other than us. It's not too sweet, but it gives a delicious taste for the consumer.
I have a good day, sir. Myself, Vinishwaran Saravanan. So today I'm going to explain about the industry background of our company. So our industry is food and beverages company, which is mostly focused on the food items. So nowadays, F&B industry is mostly focused on the technology and mechanical processing of raw materials to create more values added of food products. So based on our products, we have choose chocolate. and it's also a consumable product as well. So since the quality of the product and the products is healthy for the consumers, from that the branding starts to increase among consumers. And the next will be the high quality of products or the facts that is healthy for consumers, that the consumer awareness of the brand has grown. So these statements are mostly explaining about when we are going to create a new product which is mostly healthy for the consumers. When they get to know that, from there our brand get to increase. So based on this industry, mostly F&B is mostly focused on the technology, and also mostly they are focused on the consumers health as well. So that's all from me, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. So next, I want to explain about the Omni Logistic, which is a global cargo sending, warehousing, and distribution. So what means that because a lot of our products, which is chocolate, we want to send to internationally and among the nation also. So which is three countries, which is Sir Given, the Manila, and two more others. So Omni Logistic we choose is one of the best logistic for us to courier our product to another country. And then the Taipan Logistic Express Mover, professional movers and packers. Actually, it's a very unique because this kind of the logistic is a very helpful and save a lot of business among around 1,000 kind of the business within their logistic system. And then the AET, yeah, AET is the worldwide is energy operation arrangement, which means they have a tankers. They are huge of a logistic industry, which is to send our product towards to another country or by internationally, and it's a very safely and very unique way you have to send. And then the Americol. Okay, so next I want to explain about the Americol leaf temperature. Controlled by the capacity by circulation of the short leaf or footings, and because the Americol is like a fragile or like how to say frozen. So our chocolate is must be a frozen type. It's actually a dry food, but within having a fridge or having a frozen type, then only the chocolate can be a stay longer time. So whenever you want to send to another country or more to Malaysia also, so you have to be a frozen and be very safe, and the taste will very stay unique whenever it reach to the consumer. And then the next I want to explain the Kenzo. Kenzo is effectively look for the organization and with their clients to transform their stock chain into the upper hand them for the logistic service. Actually, the Kenzo also is very helpful for us because for our business, actually it's a logistic, how to say a food beverage or dry food. Actually, it's a frozen type also. And then we want to send to the another country. So Kenzo is very helpful because their pricing of the courier is very affordable for us because we want to send a lot of ton to country like Manila and so on. So it's very helpful for us. And then the fourth will be the J. Okay, now I'm talking about the JL logistic, which means a Johan logistic. So Johan logistic, actually they can say can offer quality types of assistance and customized arrangement that fit in your business necessity. And then the fourth will be the DHL. So as everyone know, DHL is difficult to manage expenses of the DHL and airship cargo activity. Actually, DHL not only in the Malaysian, but so got a lot of the country. So it's very helpful for our business to send a courier by DHL. Actually, DHL is a very safe logistic industry for send our product to the another international country. And the last one I want to say about the UPS Airlines. So UPS Airlines administration actually it's a delivery coordinated by factory capacities for the pretty much every nation around the world. Actually, UPS Airline is very unique because they want to send a proper capacity to another country. So it's very safe for us and very.
Hi, so good afternoon. My name is Tiba Malini. So as for now, I'm going to explain about the other stakeholder. So actually we have, few suppliers who have supplied to our company, like, machinery, ingredients, in terms of logistic and so on. So first of all will be the LST supplier. So these are the main supplier who have provided us the machineries, something like the sugar boiler cooker and, the packing machine and the baking trays, all of these things are provided by the LST supplier and EPAPA, which is IPAPA as well. For the Cargill, they are mainly supplying, in terms of ingredients. So for our product, we are mainly focuses on caramel. So Cargill, definitely they have the best tastes ever especially on the caramel as well. Not only for the caramel, even though the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate, everything, these are the main ingredients that supplier from the Cargill as well. So not only the machinery and ingredients part, even though we have the logistic part also that supplier, which is STS in operation as well. For the we got 4 types of tanker, which is specialized tanker and conventional shipping, STS operation, and also shuttle tanker. So these are the 4 types of tankers that we are using to, import our products to the other country as well. So that's all from this part as well.
For my next part, I would like to start with the detail of stars. So first task was given to us is Manila to Malaysia. So which is we have to ship out our goods from Malaysia to Manila. So for our first order, we have 110, and also our land transportation will be fast-way transportation, and also as our goods is in liquid form, so we are unable to use the normal lorry. We need to use the container lorry. So by that, we are using a 3 cubic meters container lorry, which can fit in 3,000 liters of chocolates in it, and the costing will be 1,500. And for the sea freight, we have AET tankers. They are doing a tanker service, and which can be because it's a liquid form, so we can't able to send in a normal container or cargo. So by that, we are using the container as well. So we are using ISO tank for store the chocolates in the sea freight, and also it will cost around about 3,000. And this 3,000 is include of the 3,000 include of the tax and also all the ISO tanks that we are using. So and also the shipping cost as well. And for the requirements, which is export requirements in Manila, first of all, they need a packing list, and also invoice, bill of lading, export license, custom export declaration, and certificates of origin, and followed by the Incoterms that we have used to Malaysia to ship out Malaysia to Manila, which is free on board. And for the next one, for the next task that we have get, which is okay. Next is Malaysia to Moscow. Moscow is Russia. So we have started with 50 tons of chocolate that we have get the order, and we have used fast-way transportation as well, which is they will pick up the chocolates from, because our company is located in Shalam, so from Shalam to Port Klang, so they will transport the chocolate. And also we have used a 51 cubic meter container truck, which is as I mentioned earlier, container truck, and also it will cost around 10,900 because it's a big truck. And also they have to store in 50 tons of chocolate. And for the sea freight, we have used AET tanker as well, and followed by in the shipping, we have used a flexi tank for general purpose container, because this tank can store around 25 tons of chocolate in one tank. So by that, for 50 tons of chocolate, we have used 2 tanks. And for the costing, it will be RM 16,200. This is for the tank price, and also for the shipping price, and also the export duty. We have to pay 10% export duty for Moscow. And also the export requirements, they need an agreement of trading based on Incoterms. They need invoice, and also they need packing list. They need also detail of technical description, and they need certification of registration, and followed by they need Eurasian conformity mark, which is it's an AAC. It's something like it's an agreement that before export the shipment for Russia, they need this form as well, and also the CMR International Bill of Lading. And that's all for the shipment for Moscow. And next task that we have get is Malaysia to New York. And for it's a huge bulk order. We get for 500 tons. So we have used fast-way transportation as well, since they are our key partner for land transportation. We use them, and the biggest truck they were having is 83 cubic meter truck. And for the 500 tons, we have used 6 trucks, and the balance 20 tons we have used a small truck for load the goods. And also the biggest container price is 13,900, and for each container. And also for the small container, the truck price is 3,000. So altogether, the truck price will be which is Shalam to Port Klang, which will cost 83,700. And after negotiation with the company, we get 83,000 for the best price. And also for AET tankers, which is in for sea freight, we have used the same partner, because they are holding our key partner as well. And also for 500 tanks, as I mentioned earlier, the flexi tanks only can fit in 25 tons, and we have used 20 flexi tank in our order. So by that, for 500 tons of chocolate, and also the costing for shipping, and also the vessel, and also all the tax, all costing us around 40,200. This is for sea freight, for ship out 500 tons of chocolate. And also the export requirements for USA, and they need a packaging list, invoice, and they also build up leading export license, customs, export declaration, and also certificates of origin. And also basically no custom duties and taxes will be assessed in New York when we shipping Malaysia to New York. And also the CIF, which is an important cost insurance freight, and also direct access to the vessel of loading, example bulk cargoes and goods. And also the insurance will be charged by seller, because for this we have used a bulk container ship, and also to make sure all the chocolates are in a suitable temperature, as long as because we are sending by the container, it's a liquid form, so it needs a suitable temperature. So by that we are using a bulk cargo ship. And that's all from me. I would like to add on regarding this details of task. The reason we just use land transportation and also water transportation. The reason because of our goods, it's in a liquid form, because by that we need to use tons, and also it's a heavy load as well. So by that most probably water transportation will be the most suitable way for ship out our goods from Malaysia to New York or any other countries. And based on our perception, this is the best way that we can use to reach our goods safely, because of when we use air freight, it's a heavy load. Definitely it will be not suitable. And also for railway, for the railroad, the reason is Malaysia to USA or Malaysia to Manila, there's no railroad transportation. So by that, we choose this water transportation as the best way to do. So that's all from me, sir. Thank you so much.
Hi, sirs. I'm going to continue about potential challenges and risks. So there are four, which is the first one will be enhancing customer services. It's all about the customer expectation as well, because we know that most of the customer for current situation, they're expecting, in terms of both, which is services quality and delivery time as well. So as market has become, day by day, it's become a more competitive. And of course, the supply chains have grown longer and more expensive. So this is where, therefore, customers now want their logistic partners to assist them to solve, the problem, which is like, sometimes the products could be late to deliver to the customer. So this is where the customer satisfaction will be lack of customer satisfaction as well. So second, I move on to the reducing transportation cost. Yes, we need to see the logistic in terms of logistic also, because by that we maybe it depends, the pricing depends on the depends on the logistic. They have four types of logistic, which is air, freight, oceans, and the land as well. So these are all the thing single most significant difficulty for the industry. It's all about the industry as well. So what kinds of logistic that we are using to send out the products to the customer? It's all about the cost, which is expensive cost or like cheap. We can compare land transportation compared to air. Land is quite cheaper than air. So this is where we need to clarify. So next, I move on to the improving supply chain visibility. So in order to consistently produce correct on-time deliveries, logistic company must have complete visibility into all aspects of the supply chain as well. So shipment should be tracked to verify that they follow the specified route and timetable, and notification and alarms should be set in the event of delays, so that we could, to avoid to be happen the delay to send out the products to the customer as well. And the fourth will be, the last one will be technology advances. And we know the current situation, the technology will be so much of, spreading, it's day by day, it's getting better. So for logistic organization, they are adopting new and creative, new, technological solution has become a need. So due to the limited amount of labor, increased competition and rising customer expectation, technology innovation, so that can boost productivity by reducing time, cost, and error. So these are all the package, we can see it's all the category that we should we have each and every logistic industry to, to avoid some errors as well. So next, I move on to the delivery. So next, I move on to the delivery plan. So actually, we have below are the four areas of our company to handling the delivery plan as well. The first one will be warehousing. Of course, we're starting with the warehousing, which is we arranging the products that based on the part numbers, or we can call that, based on the customer's products. So we need to arrange this, we need to putting in, it's based on the weight. Okay, if the products are two weight, so we need to put into a box. All right, so then we need to loading the products to the next step, which is logistics. Logistic that I mentioned just now, which is there are four types of logistic: land transportation, freight. So probably we will use a freight because we are going to send our product to the international level. So of course it could be, it could cost expensive as well. So next we move on to the third plan will be customs inspection and clearance. This is as general, which is the customs clearance process is like a critical stage of international shipping. They should have this kind of plan as well to complete it successfully. They will need to, they will need the customer agent. So these are the professionals have expertise in arranging and executing the international fridge movement as well. So the last one will be the shipping method. As I mentioned just now, we are going to the fridge, so which is large ocean vessel can move fridge from country to other country, and usually in large metal corrugated containers, this is the preferred method of shipping large amount of fridge that we have used. So because we are going to send the products into a ton, in terms of ton, so we need a large vessels to send out the products to the international wise. So I think that's all from me, sir. Thank you so much.
Salam Shatra, Salam Satu Malaysia. I would like to thank my honorable lecturer for giving me this opportunity, and I'm Pavindran Kanavadi. I'm here to explain about the recommendations and conclusions for today. So for the recommendations, the first one would be the product. So we are expecting more on the domestic product for the chocolate company because that shows the maturity of the cycle, and moreover, it will be more available in content of the box chocolates compared to the packet chocolates. So the product must be more nicer and much better for the differentiations. And next will be the price. So when I speak about the price will be more affordable. So I would like to recommend that the price should be given more importance and attention towards the price of the chocolate. And next will be the place. The place is the much more important place because the success of the consumer products that basically comes from the place. So next will be, I would like to say about the consumers in sense of the place actually, because the marketplace is the most important role which can be played for the place actually. So that will be the recommendations. And next I would like to explain about the conclusion as the final. So when we're talking about the conclusion, the strategy of the company refers to providing the solutions how the company can transfer the operations to a success position in the among the competitors actually. So for the conclusion, the technological team, the production team, the marketing team, all type of the activities teams should be play their role much more efficiently compared to others. So that can be a major role for the system controls for the marketing activities of the securities. So that can be implemented so that the chocolate companies, as far as our chocolate company, can be succeed in the future. And for now, and for the final conclusion of my words, we are expecting our company should be good higher in the next 5 years and for the next 10 years. So the publicity will be much more higher than we expected to be. So apart from this, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. On behalf of my team, I would like to say thank you so much. So that's all from us. Thank you.